Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You're welcome to another exciting edition of the Creative Forum here on ABS TV. I am your host, Divine Onyekwana. Now, we have an interesting topic to talk about and an amazing guest as well. So, are you ready? We'll be back after this short break. Welcome back. I have with me an amazing guest. She is a house painter and decorator, the founder of Joe Paintings, a business outfit that specializes in paintings of all kinds and anything that has to do with house beautification. She is the one and only Miss Joy Onyinyechi Chukwu. You're welcome, Joy.
Thanks for having me.
Okay. And today we'll be discussing the topic painting and expression of art. So let's get right to it. So Joy, you have a rather unique brand name. Can you tell us how you came up with Joe Paintings?
Okay, it's actually very simple. It's from my name.
Okay.
My first name, that is Joy. So just the J and the O, Joe.
Okay.
That's just it.
Okay. And on that, what made you interested in painting? Can you just tell us about your journey into the painting world?
Okay. First, what I do tell people is that I didn't start this painting as something from passion. It's not from passion. It's just, should I say, the drive to make money.
Okay.
The drive to make money, the drive to make something for myself. So in a world whereby no one wants to be a liability, I needed to find something doing. So painting just came to me at that time when I was looking for something to do. So I just started it.
Oh, that's actually like a rather unique perspective. Most times people go into creative things because of passion, but to hear that, oh, I actually want to make something out of myself, and that's beautiful. And in that aspect, what kind of reactions do you get? I mean, you could have actually done a lot of things and then you chose painting. So what kind of reactions do you get being a female, you know, in a line of a career path that is considered for the males?
Okay, the reaction I mostly get is one of surprise. Like, you're into painting, like, do you mean art? I say, no, like wall painting and all that. Like, okay, that's good. But sometimes the reaction is not always good, in the sense that, you know, with the kind of society we are in, they believe that a woman is supposed to do this kind of job and a man doing this kind of job. And you're telling them you are into painting, which is a manly work. And I don't know, their reaction is just kind of discouraging and all that. So those are the reactions I get mostly. And I get one of encouragement, you know, of surprise, like that, things like that. Okay.
That's actually nice. And then if I were to ask, even though you got into painting because of a particular reason, have you gotten to that part where you discovered the joy or the love that you have for it? Like, what's the progress so far for you?
Okay, like I would always say, passion can be built.
Okay.
Passion is not, it doesn't really have to be something inborn. It can be built over time. So, like I said, I started painting just out of the need to make something for myself. But along the line, I must say I've developed a passion for it. Like right now, like the passion is overwhelming. You understand? So I found the potential in this. So why don't I just go for it?
Why don't I just go for it? That's actually beautiful. And speaking of, painting being something that is in the line of arts, to you, what's your opinion? Do you think that painting can be a form of expression of art? Do you think?
Yes, definitely. Painting is very broad. Yes, painting is very broad. Painting comprises of different kind of things. And as you have asked, is painting an expression of art? Yes, definitely. In the sense that, okay, let's take for instance, like a chef. A chef who has the idea of trying to like get a decor, you understand, to suit the atmosphere for a style of food. So now he gets the painter, okay, I want to have this atmosphere. So now it's left for the painter to like, okay, how do I express this man's, you understand, this man's need? So can you see? So that is a way in which art can be expressed, in which painting can be an expression of art. And in the sense that, okay, you want to have a serene atmosphere, you want an atmosphere that's bubbling, You understand? So it's left for the painter to actually play with colors just to express himself.
That is amazing. That is simply amazing. Okay, we'll be going for a short break right now. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. We're back. This is still the Creative Forum on Anambra Broadcasting Service TV, Oka, and I am here with Joy of Joe Paintings. Okay, so Joyce, here's a scenario. A client calls you and tells you he doesn't have anything in mind, and then he says, just perform magic like you always do. How would you go about it? He doesn't have anything in mind, but he wants you to surprise him. How would you go about it?
Okay, like I said, I would ask the client, what kind of atmosphere do you want? What kind of scenery do you want? Do you understand? So if he tells me, oh, I want this kind of, like, everywhere should be kind of very colorful and all that, or I want it to be kind of somber, you understand? I would just have to work with his atmosphere. Most clients are like that. They don't have a particular color in mind. They don't have a particular, but there's always this atmosphere they want to feel in their space. So that's a question I ask them. At least if you don't have a color in mind, you should have an atmosphere in mind. So once I know the atmosphere they want, I'll begin from there.
Okay. And then what if there's a scenario where you actually did that, but then the client was not satisfied with the work? How do you handle that kind of situation?
Okay. Definitely we'll just have to look for what to do about it. That's why I said most times we have to be very sure. Most times I'm always like, is this what you want? Is this what you want? Is this the color you want? Even after picking a color for the person, I will go back to the client and ask like, do you like this color? This is the color I've picked for you. Most times I ask, okay, what is the color of your furniture? What is the color of your curtain? You understand? So that the color I might choose would not, how would I put it, will not be so off from whatever, yes, so it will not clash with whatever furniture is going to put in the room. So whenever we get such scenarios, we just have to talk it out and look for what to do. At the end of the day, we just have to find a solution to it.
Okay, that's beautiful. And okay, I would like to ask, out of the many works you've done, do you have a favorite? Is there one that you remember, like, this work?
Okay. I think there is this work I did around this student's area. It was actually a student's room, and it was actually a kind of paint design. And when I was done with it, like I opened the door so that as students are passing, they will be seeing. They were like, "Is this wallpaper?" I was like, "No, I was the one who used my hand to make this design." It was looking like a kind of people were entering like to touch the wall and all that. So, like, yes. Okay, there's another one.
Okay.
There's another one. It's actually a wallpaper job, and it's actually, how would I put, a stylish kind of wallpaper.
Okay.
Yes. So it's a kind of work that if you look at it, you'll be like, is this tiles? Is this tiles? And people like, they'll try to touch it to see. They say, no, it's not tiles, it is wallpaper. And I was the one who fixed it. Yeah. So those are the two basic jobs that when I look back at, I'm like, yes,
I did this.
I did something.
Yeah.
I did something.
Okay. And if I were to ask you, what's the most challenging task you've ever had to do in your painting journey, and was there a lesson you learned from it? Maybe a particular obstacle or a hurdle, an experience, just anything challenging that happened to you in your painting journey, and the lesson you took from it.
Okay. Like you initially asked about the reactions I get when people get to know I'm into painting. So there was a day I was painting, and a kind of religious leader, I don't want to mention the religion, then he actually passed and came back and told me that this work you're doing, it's not meant for you. God is not happy with this you're doing. And actually I felt so depressed. Like I felt so depressed for a very long time, but I just had to sit back and I'm like, do I have to let the society define me? He's definitely not talking from the place of, should I say, religion, but rather from the place of the society. Whereby we live in a society whereby there is this stereotypical notion around jobs, that even jobs have been mapped out for even before you were born. Yes, as a woman, you have to be this. As a man, you have to be that. So I just have to say to myself, I have to define myself away from the society. Yes, what do I want to be? What do I want to do? Yes, I've seen something that I want to do in a male-dominated sector, so why not go for it? Why let the society hold me back? So I was able to get out of that depression, but it wasn't easy. But I learned a lot, and I've blocked my ears to such comments and reactions.
And you know, as currently, what's your structure like? Do you have a team? Do you work alone? Are you open to partnerships? Are you open to collaborations? What's your structure like?
Okay, right now we're still operating on a one-man kind of structure.
Okay.
Doesn't mean I don't work with other people. Do you understand? I also work for other painters. You know, this our painting world is not like you're a boss on your own. Sometimes you can be the boss. Another painter can be the boss at another time. Then you work for the person and like that. It goes like that. So right now we're operating a one-man kind of, you understand? But as time goes on, we hope to expand. Yeah. But we're open to collaborations. We're open to partnerships and all that.
Okay, so there might be a lot of questions on people's minds, you know. Sometimes they see you paint, you go to this place, you go to that place, and they're wondering, how do you see these jobs? Where do you get them from? So even though we don't want you to leak your secrets, but then, you know, just give, you know, the viewers just a general overview of where they can find painting jobs or something like that.
Sometimes painting jobs will not come to you. You have to go to them, you understand? It's not like they just come like on a platter of gold. But if there is one thing I do tell people to take seriously is referrals. Yes, referrals have gone a long way when it comes to my painting job. Like, let me say 90% of the jobs I get comes from referrals, you understand? So how do I get these referrals? I get them through, like, when I work for a person, I make sure I do that work to a point that, no, you have no choice than to, you understand, boast about my credibility. Oh, this girl, she's good. Then they refer me, and the referral keeps moving, just like networking, keeps moving. You understand? Like I said, sometimes painting jobs don't come to you. You have to go to them. You have to advertise yourself, just like, you understand, what I'm wearing. Oh, Joe Painters, are you? Yes. Before you know, I'm already talking about what I do. Okay. You understand? You make business adverts, flyers. Just talk about them. You just have to go to get the jobs. Yes. Most times, even go to sites to talk to engineers. You know, hand them your complimentary or business cards. Okay. Yeah. So.
Okay. Okay. So like you said, the painting job does not come to you. Most times you have to go to them. Okay. And on that, what do you like most about being a painter?
Okay. I get this question a lot. Okay. And if there is anything I like about being a painter, is the power of transformation it has given to me. Yeah, when I wanted to like choose a motto for my brand, I was like thinking, what is that one thing that intrigued me about painting? And the first thing that came to my mind was transformation. Yes, you know, the power to be in a room and being able to transform that place. You understand? Having the power in your hand. Yeah. That, okay, I can enter into this place and change the scenario, I can change the atmosphere.
Yeah, and what's your motto?
Transformation at its peak.
Okay.
Yes. So that's the power of transformation. That's just one thing I find so intriguing about being a painter.
Okay. Okay, I don't know if this question is related, not so much, but what motivates you to keep being a painter?
Okay. Like I said, I like to be sincere when asked this kind of question. We all have goals, we all have plans, we all have dreams. The truth be told, painting is a physically demanding job, a very tedious one at that. You know, there's the risk of being injured and all that. But when you look at it, what is keeping this girl going? You know, I just feel like I have plans, I have goals, I have visions for this brand, I have visions for myself, I have visions to impact others. You understand? So I have to keep myself motivated. Yes, I get motivation from other places. I have support system, but I have to keep myself motivated despite all odds. Okay.
All right, and still on the topic of motivation, what would you say, you know, to viewers who would like to, you know, maybe engage in career paths that they might not be passionate about it, but they feel, I can do this, I can delve into this career just like you did. You know, do you have any words to them? And then any words to those in your line as painters, budding painters? Just, you have any words? Be they female or male?
Okay, like I was saying, we live in a society that has been conditioned to believe that some jobs are meant for men and some jobs are meant for women. So what I would tell them is just, come out of your comfort zone, you understand? Don't be comfortable with just, oh, I want to do this womanly job, I want to do this manly job. If you know that you have a potential in a male-dominated sector as a female, go for it. And also, like, you also asked, what do I say to people who rather may not have passion for something, but out of the need to make something for themselves, they want to go for it. Chase that one first. Leave passion. If you have the money, you can always come back. No, I have the passion for writing. And as someone said, I think my passion for writing has actually helped my painting in a way, because I'm able to create content for myself. Yes, content that I post, I'm able to create them for myself. I'm able to write out some things for myself. So just chase that one first, that will get something for you. Then maybe later you can now come and chase your passion. But if you have the time, you can even chase both together. Yeah.
Okay.
So for other painters, yeah, I can't motivate you. I can't give you the best motivation, but all I can just say is just hang in there, keep doing what you're doing, keep building your confidence, your credibility, your knowledge, and the sky will be your limit. The sky won't be your limit, actually.
Okay. So do you have any social media platforms where we can reach out to you, connect with you, see your works, you know?
Okay, so on Facebook, I am Joy Onyinyechichukwu, or you can follow my business page on Facebook at Joe Paintings. Then on Instagram, I am Joe_D_Lady Painter. The same on TikTok, Joe_D_Lady Painter. So those are the social media platform I handle for now.
Okay, all right. As she said, you know, when she was giving her advice, it's possible that you can put your passion on hold to get your daily bread. But if you have your daily bread at hand, you can chase both passion and bread at once. But that doesn't mean you should, you know, forsake your passion. And surprisingly, you might even discover your passion along the way, even if you think that's not your path. All right, thank you so much, Joy, for being here. It was a pleasure to have you.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, and as we conclude the Creative Insights, sit tight for the thoughts of the week and the creative update. This is still the Creative Forum, and this is the Creative Update. The Storyteller series is open to receive podcasts and prints in the genres fiction, non-fiction, and memoirs up to 10,000 words. If your work is received, you'd be paid $50. And that's it for today's segment. Thank you for joining us. I am still your host, Divine Onyekona. Till next time.